Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back into another video. Today I'm here with more teasers and some answers to what we thought it could be the skin from yesterday. Now, I know that some of you are still convinced this is Yagurath. There is a full... I think it's... There we go. We got a confirmation from Evil Mojo Romanova that it is not Yagurath. There is, however, people thinking it is Drogo's, and some others even mentioning Moji somehow. I don't know where the hell that came from. If it was Moji, I believe that it would have two heads and not just one. Unless you're planning that Moji herself is the shark. Which, in case, if that's the case, she would be extremely small. But okay. Either way. On this skin, I initially thought it wasn't Yagurath. You can go back into the previous videos, and I said that I did not believe it was Yagurath. And with this confirmed, well, it is not Yagurath. Now, we're still waiting on the final skin to be teased, because we already have one here, and I'll show you. And this is the one, but I'll speak about this in a second here. We'll explain who this is, and I'll explain why. But I feel like this could be either... It could be Drogo's. I mean, it's not impossible. The possibility is still there. I don't believe it's Willow, just saying. But it could be Buck. However, I don't see how it could be Buck. That's a massive head. Unless this is like... This is his chest here. And this is how the head is going to look like. He's going to have a massive nose. Jesus Christ. But the reason why I'm saying this is... I kind of already knew about this, but I forgot, and some people called me attention to it. So I went back into the video of the Season 4... basically, at the start of Season 4, they were telling us what they were expecting for 2021. And they mentioned a couple of things, including... Torvald having a Conan skin, if you guys know what that is, and Buck with a little bit of a sort of like a reference to the beach. I'll explain. We're gonna hear this right now. No, we're not. I gotta change browser. Be right back. Okay, here it is. Sorry, I use the other browser. When I use the other browser, it doesn't have any sound being given to OBS, so that I can listen to music on stream. Okay, so.
Next year is going to have some of the best skins we've ever had in Paladins. Believe me, we've seen your many requests for a Torvald skin. No can do, more like Conan do. Torvald is getting a new skin, completely decked out in barbarian garb.
That joke's a bit of a stretch.
And hey...
So, Conan, you know, the barbarian skin, which we already have, it's already in game, it's the reward for competitive.
Did someone say Buck?
No.
More like Sand-Dollar.
So, I don't know exactly the term sand dollar. I don't know exactly what that means. But I know it's related to sand and so on. I can stop here for a second, just try to look it up. Okay, and I heard it wrong. I heard sand dollar, as in dollar. No, it's sand dollar, like sandals. Basically, you know that little footwear that we have when it comes to the beach time. So, unless this skin is some sort of a shark with sandals... it may be still the fourth skin we're waiting for, so I guess we're gonna know this tomorrow when the new teaser comes out. But as of right now, we already know a couple of different skins. So we know Octavia. We don't know exactly this one. I'm still rooting for Buck here. And then we're rooting for this one as well here. Now, initially people would think, oh, it's, you know, it's Fernando, but Fernando's skin already exists, so it can't really be. So you gotta look around a little bit more. And here's some things that I noticed. Okay, first of all, we noticed a tail there, but we'll talk about this tail in just a second. I also noticed the same picture, this picture over here. It's right there, it's on the gallery, basically, okay? So, what is this? This is supposed to be the skin. You know, they're working on their teaser game. It looks all right. The text for this picture says the following: the hotter you are, the quicker I'll come to your rescue. So whatever this is going to be something like the Fernando skin, like the Baywatch is going to be like a lifeguard skin, obviously. Now, this is a tail, and the first thing you would come to your mind is, okay, there's 3 different champions we can look into, and technically speaking 4, but we'll talk about that in a second. You got the new champion that has a tail, that's what I'm mentioning that. But you have Maeve, Talus, and Tiberius. Now, it could be Maeve or Talus. But here's the thing. I feel like both of these champions are too young or look too young to have a line like this. The hotter you are, the quicker I'll come to your rescue. So, I'm gonna throw all my bets on Tiberius. I may be wrong, okay? I mean, it could be even a new champion with a tail. I mean, for example, Ashe even gained a tail with her Squadron skin. But this is supposed to be the theme of the Baywatch, the lifeguards, and etc. So they're grabbing a normal champion and they're just basically just stamping him with maybe some swimsuits and etc. That's it. All right. And if we look into Tiberius's tail, because again, it's not going to receive a lot of changes. It's just going to receive like less clothes, probably the swimming suit, and etc. If we take a look into that, and here we are. So we have here this. Now, I'm going to open this picture, but I want to look into another one here. I'm going to open this picture in a new tab, and we're going to zoom it in here. This looks like to be the exact same tail. Okay? So, it is very much probably Tiberius. But then again, there's even one last thing. You see that? The colors? Yeah. It seems to be the golden skin. So maybe they're just using the default body of the golden skin, but they're just putting a swimsuit on it and making him like Baywatch lifeguard kind of style. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. But again, Talus and Maeve with this type of line, I could be wrong though, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna be like that. Okay, I'm sorry. And the new champion, it's not, or at least it shouldn't be, because they usually never release a skin for this new champion in the event pass as soon as the champion comes out. Okay, because they tend to release first, they talk about like the event pass first, and only then they talk about new champions. We know that this new champion has a tail, and I can show you a picture of how it looks like in just a minute. I already had a friend of mine helping me out, and I'll talk about that in a second. But basically, the tail of this new champion, which is a Squadron, or at least seems like to be a Squadron, the teasers are really just driving us down that pathway. It would be really weird for them to put a skin for him on this event pass straight away. So, I don't think that's it. Alright? Hopefully we're going to receive answers soon. So, let's remove that aside. Let's remove this as well, and this. And let's look into the teaser of the champion. So, here he is, the so-called Squadron with only one horn, the shadow, whatever he is. And on this we see this. Children tell ghost stories, tell of seeing his eyes. I don't know why it says tell 2 times. Is that correctly written? I don't know. I'm not English, doesn't matter. Staring at you from the darkness. They say if you see him, it is already too late. You're already dead. Yeah, like Gogo almost. Yeah, another reference. Okay, so here's the thing. This may be a little bit of a hint to an ability of his. We sort of already know he has kunais, right? I don't know if this is his kunai or maybe this was just a kunai of this person here. And he's from above. We know that he's from above because of the angle. We see the knife has fall down due to gravity. It's on the floor. And then he's on what it seems to be a little window on the ceiling. And he's pulling in the person. And you see that he's pulling because you see here the second hand is also grabbing it like it's a rope. So it's like he's sort of through it. You can use some sort of a shadow ability that creates like ropes or something. He grabbed on into his enemy and pulled it in. So it could be some sort of a Makoa ability kind of hook. I don't know exactly. I know there's been already mentions on Datamine there should be some sort of a thing, but there was nothing about being like with a shadow or hook or whatever. So maybe here we have a confirmation exactly one of his abilities already. So there you go. This is how sort of his body looks like again. He looks like some sort of like a Samurai Jack, but more like a Shredder armor, if you guys know, from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, whatever. And yeah, it seems like that. And he has like kunais on fire, so maybe this is not his kunai. And I don't think this is anyone specifically that we need to worry about. It just seems like some sort of an enemy, and he's shutting him down basically. Okay, so there you go. On to another thing. So you guys wanted to see another piece of the puzzle, but unfortunately, apparently it got either delayed or it was actually scheduled for tomorrow. And I don't know exactly why this time we actually had a message from the person in question that got the package to tell us that the package is coming tomorrow. It usually never works like that. I mean, maybe it was some sort of a problem. Now, I know that this is exactly the the person who received the package because it was retweeted by both Paladins the Game and Evil Mojo Ramanova. And he says the following: just got an unexpected delivery. We've enlisted all Borkers into the containment room. Currently, we're inspecting the item for Paladins Game materials. The science Borkers should have a full report by tomorrow. So there you go. Tomorrow we'll see the package. Big shout out to XDR10Z for putting together this lovely piece, basically the picture. And yeah, the package should be there. Okay. Either way, the package is not going to be seen today, so unfortunately we're going to have to wait for that tomorrow for anything. But either way, like, it's just a piece extra of the puzzle. And according to what I saw already, the text that comes with it, it's always the exact same text, almost like some sort of a business card. So maybe this is not actually important. It's not even worrisome, okay? So give me just a second here. And here it is. So I got this one friend called Drib. He's very good with Photoshop. He took his time to do this. I was trying to do it initially, but I was also in stream, so it took me a lot of time to get to start recording the video of yesterday, so I just didn't even bother. Apparently, there's also been another person that already did something like this, but my friend still wanted to do it himself, you know, being his own thing and so on. He wanted to do it his own way. Used a couple of different tools from Photoshop and etc. He tried to correct the color as well, as you can see here. And then he was basically also just fixing everything after he went with the fill content aware stuff. And we already can see here, apparently I said this was another arm, and I failed miserably because this is actually a leg. This is his knee right there, and this is the foot right there. I said that it was the second arm, but it's not. It's like his leg is going up. It's like he's squatting or something. Okay, and this is why the cape is right there, because the leg is up here. It would make it, you know, it'd be completely weird to where it was. The entire angle makes sense. So the top part will be basically his face around here, and then his shoulder, and the last arm, his left arm, over there. Again, we can see entirely the kunai with the fire, the entire armor now, much better, like Shredder armor, like I said yesterday. So there you go. And apparently he also has like some of those ropes around his stuff like samurais used to have, or whatever you see on Naruto, where like even Sasuke has those ropes as well around his robe, whatever. So yeah, some sort of a ninja sort of style here that we're gonna get. Another Koga, basically. Koga 2.0, maybe. Maybe a better Koga, who knows? All right, either way, let's just finish this off. I got a couple other things here. Somebody asked as well on one of the tweets of the Paladins Game official Twitter, if there was going to be a trailer tomorrow. This was today, so they're talking about tomorrow, Tuesday. And they answered with sources say Wednesday. So either the trailer is coming out earlier like it usually happens, sometimes it happens, or it's going to be revealed only on the Paladins Game showcase at around like 4 or 5 p.m. London time. I don't even know that at the top of my head. Either way, they're going to announce it on Twitter, so you're going to be able to see it. And when it happens, I'll be streaming it on my own channel, Kreepers YT. I'm going to be live reacting to it. Don't forget, I'll be streaming it a little bit earlier, so either way, you're never going to be able to miss it. As soon as you receive my notification, you know that it's going to be soon. And I believe that it's actually going to be 5 p.m. London time, just out of the top of my head. I think that's the time. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, I apologize. And also, there was also this one thing that I also thought that it was actually interesting. Somebody asked if there was going to be able to have, events like Rise of Furia and etc. And they answered with limited time modes are coming. Now, this is not a reference to the training maps, okay, on customs. They're talking about limited time modes. Remember the payload mode that everybody wanted back? As limited time mode, payload is not coming back to stay, okay? Especially because I don't think that mode was ever prepared to have stuff like, for example, Yagaraths. So there you go. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's something else that they're going to be showing us in this page, and you know, in this showcase. Because why would they already be telling us this? Who knows? All right, but this is pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next video with hopefully the one of the last puzzles? Or both puzzles? I guess. Okay, I think I know why it got delayed. Now that I'm thinking about it, just before we end the video. The face of this champion probably is right around the middle or something. So they probably want to release the last two puzzles at the same time. Because if they were to release one of them, we would probably see half of his face already. And it would be a little bit weird, I guess. So yeah, they're probably trying to release them both at the exact same time so that the entire face of the champion gets revealed at the right time. We're going to be able to see his face or something like that, and maybe the trailer comes out right after that. Hopefully. I think this is going to happen. I'm not entirely sure. It may just be a little theory. But either way, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe for the rest of the videos so you don't miss the notifications. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on my Twitch. You can also join my Discord. All of that will be in the description so that you don't miss the notifications when I go live for even the showcase live reaction, okay? That's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, have a wonderful time. I'm out. Bye-bye. And stay safe.